trusted name in news.
Welcome back to CNN's Debate Night. And Senators, we have heard tonight your decisions over the next coming days are going to very much affect the amount of money in everyone's wallet, for better or worse.
We now have time for the closing statements. Each of you senators has a minute. Senator Sanders, we're going to begin with you.
Thank you all very much. We live in a moment in history where we have more income and wealth inequality than any time since the late 1920s. Top 1/10 of 1% now owns as much wealth as the bottom 90%. Top 1% earns 52% of all income. The idea that 60% of the tax benefits in the Republican plan would go to the top 1% is beyond absurd. Our job is to grow the middle class and the working class of this country, not give more wealth to the people on top. Our vision is to create an economy and a government that works for all of us, not just wealthy campaign contributors. This legislation should be defeated. We should then sit down and develop tax policy that works for working families, not wealthy campaign contributors.
Senator Cruz.
I want to thank everyone for a civil, respectful, substantive debate. We need a lot more of these in Washington. And in fact, Bernie and I next week are auditioning for a new sitcom, the revival of The Odd Couple, and we'll see how that does. You know, I agree with John F. Kennedy. I agree with Ronald Reagan. Both cut taxes, federal revenue increased, jobs increased, wages increased, growth increased, young people did better, people who are struggling did better. You know, Tim is the son of a single mom. I'm the son of a Cuban immigrant who washed dishes making 50 cents an hour. We both believe in cutting taxes because we saw firsthand that when you get government out of the way and let small businesses grow, that people have the opportunity to achieve the American dream. The Democrats' vision is they want to raise your taxes. When they say the rich, they mean you, the taxpayer, because they want to spend your money. My view is different. You should decide how to spend your money to provide for your family, to grow your business, to save for college tuition, to help your kids have a better future. That's what works, and this is all about cutting taxes for the future of this country.
Senator Cantwell.
Well, again, thanks to CNN and my colleagues for participating tonight. You didn't hear a firm commitment from our colleagues here to stop this tax increase on the middle class. I want people to know I'm going to fight to make sure that you continue to have these deductions, whether they're education, your mortgage interest, property taxes, sales tax, any of those things. I'm going to protect the middle class. If you think, like I do, that these need to be protected, please call your member of Congress. Call them and tell them to stop this rush of a bill. Tell them to get it right. Don't have a Trump tax on the middle class. Let's instead figure out how we grow this economy. Just having a tax cut does not guarantee that we are going to see this growth. But I know by focusing on American ingenuity and skilling and training a workforce for those challenges, no matter how transformational our economy becomes, we will be empowering people and they will help empower America. So please, let's get this right. It is about our future, and it is about making the right investments.
Senator Scott.
To the single moms out there, the Sharons, to the business owners, the Danas, others, to the Ellens, the college students, we see you. We know that tax reform is not an exercise for Washington. It is an opportunity for us to reward and not punish hardworking Americans by helping them keep more of their paycheck. Every bracket under our tax reform package gets a tax cut. Typical American families earning around $73,000 a year has a 60% cut. Single moms, $41,000 a year, a 75% cut. We nearly double the standard deduction for singles to $12,000. single head of households to 18,000, two-income households to 24,000. We double the child tax credit. Our focus is on you, and that's where it should be.
Senator, thank you, and thank you to all four of you for participating tonight. Thank you to our fantastic studio audience, and thank you for watching.
CNN Tonight with Don Lemon starts right after this short break. Thanks for watching.
Why do you need a modern software factory? Hey, do you like that app?
Not really.
That's why. And that's a big deal, because a bad experience is bad for business. So you need to continuously build, test, and deliver amazing apps, predicting problems before they ever become problems. Impossible, you say?